In this video, we are going to learn and see something related to waterfall model. Okay, so waterfall model was the first process model to be introduced. It is also referred to as a linear sequential life cycle model. It is very simple to understand and use. In a waterfall model, each phase must be completed before the next phase can begin. Okay, and there is no overlapping in the phases. The waterfall model is the earliest SDLC approach that we use for the software development. Okay, so waterfall model illustrates the software development process in a linear sequential flow. This means that any phase in the development process begins only if the previous phase is completed. In the waterfall model, the phases do not overlap. Okay, yeah. So waterfall model in the first stage is the design. How is the design for the waterfall model? Waterfall approach was the first SDLC model to be used widely in the software engineering to ensure success of the project. The waterfall approach, the whole process of the software development is divided into separate phases. In this waterfall model, typically the outcome of the one phase acts as an input for the next phase sequential. Okay, you can see as this is the representation of the waterfall model. This is the requirement analysis is the first step, then the system design, implementation. Then we have to do the testing and then the deployment. And after deployment, releasing the product, we have to do the maintenance. Okay, or continuously monitor and do the maintenance things. Okay, these are the sequential phases of the waterfall model. Okay, requirement gathering and analysis, system design, implementation of the small program call units, then the integration and the testing of the units, each units, right? Yeah. Post integration, the entire system is tested with the fault and failures. Then we can go ahead with the deployments of the custom that project in the or units, we can say, in the customer environments or the release into the market. Then we have to do always do the maintenance of the client environment. We have to there may be some issues will come up. We have to fix those issues, do the patches, releases, and bug fixes, and so many things we have to do. So we are going to give the support kind of thing after releasing that project or something. Okay, so all these phases are cascaded to each other, in which progress is seen as following is the downwards, right? Yeah, this is the waterfall model. So, waterfall model application, we can see it's a every software developed is a different and require a suitable SDLC approach to be followed based on the internal and the external factors. Some situations where the use of waterfall model is most appropriate at. So these are some situations where I can describe more. That is, product definition is stable, requirements are very well documented, clear, and fixed. You cannot change afterwards. Okay, once your gathering requirement phase is done, okay, you cannot change the requirements. So technology should be understood and not dynamic. There is no ambiguous requirements. Ample of resources with required expertise levels are available for the support to that project. Then the project, it should be short. Okay, yeah. So advantages are is allows the departmentalization and control, fully control. The schedule can be set with the deadlines for each stage of the development. Okay, and the product can process through the development process more one by one. So schedule is will be always there. Okay, so some major advantages are listed here, like simple and easy to understand, use easy to manage, then the phases and process completed one at a time, works well for the smaller projects where requirements are very well understood, clearly defined stages, well understood milestones, easy to arrange task, process, and results are always well documented. Okay, some disadvantages I have listed here. That is, no working software is produced until the late during the life cycle. You cannot add any requirements after that. Okay, high amount of risk and uncertainties, not a good model for the complex and object oriented projects. Okay, yeah, poor model for long and ongoing projects, not suitable for the projects where requirements are at moderate to high risk changing. It is difficult to measure the progress as well within the stages, right? Yeah, cannot accommodate changing requirements. Adjusting the scope during the life cycle can end the project. Correct? Yeah. Integration is done as a big bang at the a very end, which doesn't allow identifying any technological or business bottleneck and challenges early. So you will get when you release the product to the customer, when the customer started using that product, then only you can get the firebacks with the issues, bugs, and so many things. Okay, the feedback loop is after that, and in the this here you can get the feedback after started using, okay, at the end of the project. Okay, yeah, so these are some disadvantage advantages of the waterfall model. So this is all about waterfall model. So if someone asks in the interview, then only you can explain all these things, the steps, and what exactly advantage disadvantage where we can use this waterfall model. Okay, yeah, just go through this video once, and if you are having any questions, any concerns, details required, just give the comment on this video. Okay, I will help you out. Thank you.